Look at them self-feeding on the spent grain. So this is our high fence orchard. And when we put in this high fence, it was very, very expensive. So we want to utilize the space in so many different ways. One of those ways is an orchard. Another one is a garden. Another one is to keep our chickens contained and have a place that they can be safe, and to keep our big white farm dogs, Willow and Fig and Olive, contained while they're protecting the chickens, because they are very good at running away. So let me show you some different things that we're doing inside of our high fence orchard to utilize the space to be the maximum return on investment for this very expensive fence that is 8 feet tall so the deer can't jump over. So this is the section where the chickens were. We're in August right now, so this is a summer garden, and the chickens were in here in the beginning of the summer, and now they have moved up to the upper part of the orchard. And so the chickens are in here, and they clean it up, they get rid of the weeds, and then they also add all of their nitrogen to the soil, all their poop. But we also feed our chickens meat, and so from the butcher. So there's also blood meal and bone meal getting put down onto the ground, and that is what organic fertilizer is. And so you can see now we have this is popcorn and squash, pumpkins for our pumpkin patch, and popcorn growing. We also have watermelons growing, and this is in the pear part of the orchard. And if you go up further, you see there's peaches and other varieties. But this is a way that we use all of the space in our areas that are fenced to grow food. And these are the aisleways between the pear trees. So these are normal 15 feet. These pears are 9 by 15, so the aisleways are 15 this way and 9 this way, and we can grow more food in between them, and we can graze chickens and put in the nitrogen, put in the fertility into the soil, and then move the chickens out, and they keep the weeds and everything at bay. And so this is August, mid-August, and our summer garden here, or our second summer garden here in the pear orchard. This is where the chickens are now. It's in the upper part of that same orchard that I was showing you before. And there was cover crops here, and then we grazed it with sheep. And now the chickens are in here doing the final cleaning up. And then in the fall time, we'll be able to do a fall garden, just like you saw that summer garden down below. And these guys will move back down below. And you can see we have multiple chicken coops where that are all mobile, and we have about 350 egg-laying chickens here on the farm, and they eat mostly spent grain supplemented by a little bit of organic grain, and they have the purpose of giving us eggs, but they also have the purpose of cleaning up, weeding, and putting their fertility on the ground, so then we can grow other food where they were. And so this is where they are now. We move where they eat every couple of days so they can clean up in different areas, because wherever they're eating, they're going to make it really, really clean. And so that's how we use chickens in our regenerative system. And this is our high fence orchard, and we use the areas between the trees to both graze chickens and to grow vegetables. So the other way we use our orchard is, of course, for fruit. So here's beautiful pears. These pear trees are just 2 years old and already producing. We had a good pear crop this year, and so we're really excited about all the varieties of pears that we have. So of course our orchard is growing pears and peaches and apples and plums, as well as the row crops in between them, as well as having the chicken space to be safe inside of the fence. So the fence is a dual purpose. It's keeping the deer out, and it is keeping the chickens safe. So good. Nothing better than in-season fruit.